Hello, teacher and colleagues. Today I'm going to be presenting my theory analysis report. This is going to be my recording meeting. Basically, I had to do it myself because we couldn't get the collaborative work together. But I'm going to present my theory analysis report, my digital presentation tool, my education digital tool as well, and everything. Okay. I'm Fabian from the group 157. My theory analysis report is right over here. There. Initially, we're just going to start with the title, which is promote language usage, planting speaking seeds, and communicating strategies. That was the title of my theory analysis report because that was a problematic problem, the issue that I noticed that was going on during the classroom that I monitored. Um, and obviously, based on that title, we're gonna have the the issue, the educational problem selected right here, which I selected the learner anxiety and lack of confidence when speaking in English. Okay, let's see a brief explanation about it. Is that I noticed during the class that most of the students, these were initial students, were trying to speak in English and explain and talk about different topics and participate, answering questions all day. But it was during this session, one of the biggest lags, what I noticed was that the English speaking, the English usage was not being that used, right? Normally it shows up some vocabulary and all that, and the students talking, but in this situation, that was impossible. After any type of knowledge or interaction or topic trait, um, the students were trying to make some inputs, but they can do them in English. So yeah, that was a problematic that I see, the educational problem, that lack of confidence to participate. Right here, we're gonna find the key theories in foreign language acquisition. This type of square where you can see the three theories that I applied in that analysis report. The behaviorism, that's the first one. The second one is the humanism, and the third one is the cognitivism. Obviously, all of those were proposed by me because I had to do that part as well by myself. And basically trying to explain a little bit more about those theories. You can see here in this part right here, the key concepts. Basically, what those means is the explanation of what the really important concepts and ideas that we got to know about these theories right here. Behavior imitation, promotion, motivation, and acceptance. Those are part of the behaviorism theory that I highlighted right here. Uh, the humanism, open participation, collectivity, and emotional intelligence. The cognitivism, knowledge, sharing diverse point of views, and quality of content. Those are the three theories, and the instructional implications of how they implied in the during the classroom is that using these theories right here, all of the classes and all that they are going to improve. The classes and the participation, the lack of the usage of the English is going to be threatened with those theories. With the behaviorism, we can see developing of language skill and speaking collective interaction and feedback. Basically, having that behavior and make sure that you're going to behave as well and show everything good. I'm sorry, I'm gonna look for my charger right here and everything good. It is going to be showing up and working with the class using the humanism. Basically, what that creates is the confidence and the connection between the classroom, the students, and the teacher. So that's what it means. Create real learning and connections. That's going to obviously make the process more easier and make the group feel confident about speaking English and use the English language. The cognitivism is that trying to promote and work. trying to promote uh, the connections, the reflections, and all the feedbacks, so that way the city can self learning and improve. So now this is going to be the virtual session observed, and how we're going to apply it. Well, the behaviorism, we noticed during the virtual session that it has a lot of multiple lacks of speaking English, the usage of the language. So basically, implying the behaviorism, the humanism, and the cognitivism. We're going to improve all those because behaviorism would imply in the classroom. She gonna be able to make discovery questions, talk about the topic in a specific, explain like everything, all the content, the classes, talk about everything and discuss between them about the content of the class. So in that case, using that behavior and imitating the type of interaction, it will improve the level of the class, and it will get rid of that lack of confidence. The second one is the humanism, one of the best theories to apply in this classroom. Why? Because getting in touch with emotions and make the class a little bit more emotional, and make sure that every student is being treated the right way, the way they need. In that case, everything is going to be more understandable, and they can exchange information, questions, and they're going to lose that type of fear at the time to speak English. So yeah, that one of the best theory, and that's how would it imply. And the last one, cognitivism, one of the most useful theories, promoting the speaking, the confidence to talk, make the students think about it, think about what they're learning, what they're listening, what they're doing. Okay, with every feedback, thoughts, and redactions. That's the reason how it's going to imply. Okay. Now, uh, this is basically the tool, the educational tool. When we made some type of just try to show how it works, the reason the problem was selected. Well, basically implying the theory analysis report in this presentation, right? The problem. This is like the options as well to respond to those questions, just to make sure that those students were aware and they know what the theory analysis report was about. That is some information about it. The three theories that we apply, uh, every concept that I already explained. Native SM, it's like the board right there. And yep, that's basically it. This is some questions about how I noticed this problematic. How can this activity help you as future teacher? Those type of questions, right? Uh, Based on activity, make it more dynamic and getting emotions with the students. And every student had this problem. That's what I noticed as well, right? Um, Possible causes: well, teacher, environment, lack of confidence, not applying those theories, the behaviorism, cognitivism, humanism. That's what makes the class a little bit more uh, hard, right? But well, right now everything showed up. That's basically the activity right here. Okay, and now I'm going to respond to three questions right here, which is three. What innovative English learning activity would you process to address the problem? Well, I will process the ACE learning activity, a very good activity that I thought about it, and it will be trying to imply a type of dynamic activities and some type of uh, plays, play roles. Basically, what we do is role plays where one of the students can be a teacher, and the rest of the students is going to ask him, make some questions, jokes as well, just to make sure they lose that confidence, they lose that fear to speak in English, to use the language, and to interact between the students. Right. So that's basically that activity, and I think it's innovative. and I think it's very innovative. That activity. Okay. B. What digital tools or resources would you use for this activity? Well, basically, I'll do it in personal. I'll do it personally during the classroom. Trying to play and trying to imitate a real class between a student and the rest of the students. But I would use Canva, trying to create more representations and infographies about the questions and all that, so that way you make it a little bit more easier for the students and for the student that's going to present the class to them. I would use Canva. I would use a video beam as well, just to show up what the student that is going to be presenting the class wants to show up to the rest of the students as well. And I would use a digital play educational tool. Uh, I would say generally or any other or quiz as well. Quiz generally or quiz. Where you can make quizzes, question, and try to assess that type of uh, class between the student that made a class and the rest of the students. Those were those are going to be the digital tools that I would use for the activity and to show it up. And the last question I would you ask is the impact of this activity on language learning. Basically, what I'll do is a conversation, and we will be turning between every student and every student which are going to make a class. Every student is going to make a class. Once all the students are done, it will be like a project, a long time project. I would assess it by making a class, everything together to me. Okay, so that I'm going to be the teacher. So now I'm going to be the student, and all of the students that are going to be teachers during the activity, they're going to show me and teach me how they develop themselves. And obviously, I'll make a quiz, basically a type of questions. What did they learn? How did they feel? How every theory and the humanism, the behaviorism, the cognitive impacted on them. So that's basically the way I would assess it. Okay. So yep, those are the three questions that I want to respond. Thank you so much for the attention, and you guys have a wonderful rest of your day.